Hello, everybody, and welcome to GlitchBits. My name is Joey. I am playing World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore mode. Solo. I'm going to just be doing it by myself. Classic WoW Hardcore mode just means that if I die while playing, that is it. My character is gone. Let's enjoy this cinematic to Classic WoW. Kalimdor.
The tenuous pact between the Horde and the Alliance.
Eastern Kingdoms. It just says Azeroth there, but the whole everything is Azeroth. That's the Eastern Kingdoms. If I'm not, maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. You all know my catchphrase. You all know what I'm about. If I'm not mistaken. That's my to be fair. If I'm not mistaken. I believe that is correct. Look at how good this looks. And it's old, you know? Now, I started playing World of Warcraft at the tail end of the Burning Crusade, the second expansion. I never actually got to play Vanilla WoW, as it's called. Oh, I've been disconnected. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind being disconnected. That'll get you killed in hardcore. Real quick. Here's a Forsaken Warlock, I would assume, because he's got a Infernal something boy. Got a demon. And these are the Moo Moos. Now the Moo Moos are my favorite player race in the game because they are just peaceful boys who will mess you up if they have to. These are the Bang Bangs. And this is the human race. We all know about humans. Boom! Dwarf Hunter. Fighting a Tauren, probably warrior, maybe shaman, but probably a warrior. Wow! World of Warcraft. Love it. Very cool. So I have to reconnect. Because I was disconnected rudely. So here's my other stuff, right? But we're gonna go to Skull Rock to do this solo hardcore mode. And you know what? I'm thinking we're gonna do a Moo Moo. We're gonna give him traditional Moo Moo color scheme. We're gonna give him blue eyes for no particular reason. I like these horns, and I like the light to dark tip horn color scheme. There is two other options, I believe. Yeah, just dark horns, light horns, but then, like, you know, what you think of when you think of like a longhorn bull or something like that. And I like his facial hair already. Yeah, I like the three tails and the ring in the nose. Now for the moment of truth. We have to name our Tauren Moo Moo. Hunter. I should pick Hunter, because I like playing a Hunter. GlitchBits. GlitchBits. Some people have mispronounced it already on accident, saying a different name. I'm sure you can imagine which name accidentally gets slipped out. I find it amusing, so. But let's learn a little bit about what we're going to be playing here. So, there are two factions in World of Warcraft: the Alliance and the Horde. Now, I've always been a Horde member. I do play Alliance characters. I'm not one of those purists who, you know, Horde always, Horde only. But Horde is my preferred faction. Like, if a portal opened, right, and I got isekai'd over to the World of Warcraft world, Azeroth, I'm going to join the Horde, even if I'm a human, because for the Horde, baby. Anyway, Horde. 4 races comprise the Horde. The brutal orcs, those are the bang bangs. The shadowy undead, those are the stinky stinks. The spiritual torrent, those are the Moo Moos. And the quick-witted trolls. I don't have a clever, and how bold of me to even say the other 3 were clever. I don't have a clever double name for the trolls. You know what? I'm going to call them the Mon-Mons, because they have like this Jamaican cultural motif to them where they sound like it, and they say stuff like "Amon." So those are the Mon-Mons. So we have the Bang Bangs, the Stinky Stinks, the Moo Moos, and the Mon-Mons. But we're playing a Moo Moo. Beset by enemies on all sides, these outcasts have forged a union they hope will ensure their mutual survival. See, the Horde is just trying to get by. Alright? They're not villains. They're not the bad guys. I know a little thing or two about the Alliance, and let me tell you, some of the stuff they've done, they have... I'm not saying the Horde is innocent either, but the Alliance has done some things. Alright? They're not, like, all rolling up priests over there, alright? And I won't even get into the real-world dilemmas with priests, because even they are not perfect, as we know. So, Torrent, or as I like to call them, the Moo Moo. Always the Moo Moo strive to preserve the balance of nature and heed the will of their goddess, the Earth Mother. Recently attacked by murderous centaur, the Moo Moo would have been wiped out, save for a chance encounter with the Bang Bangs, who helped defeat the interlopers. To honor this blood debt, the Moo Moos joined the Horde, solidifying the 2 races' friendship. Isn't that sweet? So the Bang Bangs and the Moo Moos are pretty close. They're like this, and I'm like, you know, crossing my fingers. The Moo Moos have some abilities that they start out with, racial abilities, as we call them. They may stomp, stunning nearby opponents. Now, this is actually pretty good in hardcore, because it might give me a chance to survive when I need to run from stuff that I can't possibly defeat. Their maximum health is increased, which is obviously useful. More health equals more hits I can take. Herbalism skill is increased. So there are skills in the game, professions you can take. Herbalism is one of them. Another one is alchemy, which is probably what I'm going to be taking to help increase my survivability. Normally as a hunter, I would take skinning and leatherworking so that I could skin my hunted kills and then leatherwork them into armor that my Moo Moo could wear. But I'm leaning more towards alchemy, herbalism, so that I can make healing potions so that I could stay alive better. Because I'm not very good at this game. You will see this firsthand. And then lastly, we have a resistance to nature damage. And there's a lot of stuff that does nature damage in this game, so that's a good one to have. Now, the class we are playing is the Pew Pew. Pew Pews know the uncharted places of the world, gifted with a deep empathy for all life. They have an uncanny knack for befriending wild animals and taming them as pets. In addition, Pew Pews can use their finely honed senses to become master trackers. Wherever Pew Pews go, they fight back the ravages of sickness, exploitation, and industrialization. So we're playing a Pew Pew, also known as a hunter. Hunters are a class in World of Warcraft that is a lot of fun to play because you get a companion pet later. You know, you could tame different beasts to help fight alongside you, which I assume is going to be good for survivability in hardcore WoW. But hunters, in my experience, back in the day, back when we had to walk up and down a snowy hill to get from Razor Hill to Orgrimmar, both ways, just to go to school. You know the whole bit. Hunters did not have a very good reputation. They were thought to be the class that the most basic casual of players would play because of how easy it is to play them and how much of a buff they seemingly get with their pet. A common school of thought for the hunter is that the player could roll their face across the keyboard and still play a decent game of World of Warcraft. Of course, that is just being a little bit over the top. It's a little exaggerated. Alright? I do need to at least swipe my hand across because I need to see what I'm doing. But I always like the hunter. The hunter is you're playing a ranger, basically, you know? And I like rangers in many fantasy settings, and this is just another one. But with all of this little introduction about our character out of the way, we named him GlitchBits. We named him after the channel. Let's hope it's not a name already taken on the server. If it is, we'll just have to name him something else. So let us go ahead and hit accept and start this little adventure. Accept. Okay, so this is just telling me basically what World of Warcraft Hardcore is all about. And in short, basically, if you die, you die. And there's nothing that's going to bring your character back. I believe you can transfer them to another realm, to a normal classic era realm, to keep playing them, but you can't play them in hardcore anymore. Rather, you be disconnected like I was during the cutscene and you end up getting killed. Rather, you do a PvP fight with someone and die. Oh well. Whether it be well, it says it right there. Disconnections, lag, server outages, gameplay bugs. Like, if their server goes out and that causes your death, too bad. They call it hardcore for a reason. But anyway. And then it also tells you not to be a jerk while playing, which I'm always in support of. I just like playing a game. I'm a chill player. So, I agree. Let's do it. Okay, the name wasn't taken. We got GlitchBits. And here is add-ons, which I don't have any on for this. Because I want to do this as old school as possible. No questy. Questy would pretty much tell me where to go for my quests, and in Classic WoW, it didn't do that. You had to read the quest and actually pay attention to what you were doing. I think out of all of these, though, the one I'm going to miss the most, obviously, is the sexy map. Because it's a sexy map. Like, why would I not miss that? But, you know, I'm going to play it straight, you know? No add-ons. So hit OK, and let's enter the world of Warcraft with GlitchBits.
Once a nomadic people, the Tauren roamed the endless plains of the
So this is the Moo Moo's capital city. It's called Thunder Bluff.
scattered across the land. The wandering tribes were united only by their common
And now we're whooshing.
sworn enemy. the marauding
across
centaur.
the fields of Mulgore.
Arrayed against the centaur, the great chief
The Mulgore is, I guess, like the province they live in, the region, the county.
with the orcs' help. Cairn and his
This is Bloodhoof Village,
back the centaur,
if I'm not mistaken.
claim the grasslands of Mulgore for their own.
And we start here
Upon the
in
winding
Camp.
mesa of Thunder Bluff, Cairn built
It's either Camp Narache or Camp Taraho.
the scattered tribes united under
uh,
a single banner.
I think it's Camp Narache is what it's
Though the
called.
noble Tauren are peaceful in nature, the rites of the great hunt are venerated as the heart of their spiritual culture.
Here we
As a
go.
tribesman of Mulgore,
As you can see, there's a
you must
clear,
test the
you know,
skills of the
Native
wild
American
and prove yourself
motif
great hunt.
going with the Tauren. Ooh, sorry, I said the wrong name. With the Moo Moos. All right, and here we are. This is our Moo Moo, GlitchBits. He is a hunter. He's got baggy pants on. Let's go ahead and begin.
Peace, friend.
Greetings, GlitchBits, and welcome to Camp Narache. I was right. News of your arrival spread quickly among the tribe. The hunt begins as our first quest.
Be careful.
You have a promising air about you, and you will prove yourself to the tribe. Perhaps someday soon, you will be welcomed into the great city of Thunderbluff. But before that can happen, you must prove yourself to my father, Chief Hawkwind. Ah, this is a Nepo baby. His dad is chief of this camp. Up here on Red Cloud Mesa, we pride ourselves on keen hunting skills. Tauren hunt out of necessity and for sport. Our supply of meats has run low, and we require feathers for clothing. Hunt the nearby plain striders and prove yourself by resupplying the village. Alright, so our first quest is to go out, hunt down some of these plain striders, get 7 of their feathers, 7 pieces of their meat, and we can get a neat little belt when we're done.
Farewell.
So let's do it. Do, 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 do. So a few things before I start going is okay, auto loot is already on, and I always turn on all my action bars, because I do. I don't know. I just do. Other thing I always do as well is here's attack, which is like an auto attack. Here is Raptor Strike. Now this is like a spell we can use from our spell book and abilities. This is a survival skill, but it just adds a little extra damage to our melee attack. So we have an auto melee attack, and then I could cast this to add a little bit of extra oomph to my hits in between my auto attacks. And our marksman ability that we start out with is auto shoot or auto shot, but it's something we have to select to do. Automatically shoots the target until canceled. So we're actually going to go ahead and move auto shoot where auto attack is basically, and just drop that, because the auto attack I just have to right click on a target that's within melee range and I'll just automatically start whacking it. But if I auto click on something like this, I don't automatically start shooting it from a range. Maybe there's a way to do it. I don't know. This isn't too far away. But anyway, so I have it selected, and I'm in the white. See, if I get too far away, the little number becomes red, which means I'm out of range. But here we go. Boom! So these are tall-tals. They are tall birds, plain striders, and this is who we need to get our resources from. Got a meat and a feather already, nice. Boom! Ooh, I got third shot in. That's nice. Makes killing them a little bit faster. So, these episodes are also going to be about 30 minutes long. I'm sticking with the shorter episode format Mostly just to make it a little bit easier for people to digest our content. I am actually a huge fan of videos that are like hours and hours long. I'm sure you are out there as well. Like, I'll find an iceberg video that's 10 hours long and I'll be like, yeah, sign me up. I'm listening to that all day. Whatever. I don't care. But it's not for everybody, you know? Some people have lives and they need better organization of time for the videos they watch. So Kirk and I decided we would go ahead and do slightly shorter videos than the hour-long videos we started with. And, you know, maybe you're wondering, why World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore mode? Why just me? Kirk isn't here. I'm sure you've noticed this by now. Well, the idea was I already play World of Warcraft, and I figured why not record it, some of it, and make content with it. Something that I could upload in between, you know, the meat and potatoes of what we do at GlitchBits. You'll see Kirk made this uniquely colored overlay for this because I told him I was going to be playing Horde, so we put like a little red blend down there at the bottom. Thank you, Kirk. Kirk's been making a lot of fun art for our channel, and I'm really proud of him, and I'm happy that he's been doing it. He's really talented at artwork, and so anytime he's making art, I'm just happy about it. Because art is something that's really easy to become discouraged in and just not feel like you're doing it right. And this is a solo run, so we are not joining any guilds. Decline. And just to make this easier for ourselves, I believe in social I can disable guild invites. I can block trades. Profanity filter. You know what, for YouTube purposes, I'll go ahead and put the profanity filter on for this. I won't disable chat. You know, I might talk to somebody about something. Or if someone asks me for help, I will help them. Because I like to help people when I can. Now, we've got all the meat we need. We have all the feathers we need. So we can go ahead and turn this quest in. But yeah, like I was saying before, though, it's just some extra content. And I chose hardcore mode. That way, like, we'll see how far I can get. And when I die, you know, and that'll pretty much be it for this run of this game. I doubt I would do any more World of Warcraft content in the future. Maybe I might stream sometimes while I'm playing, if that's something people would be interested in later down the road. You know, when we have more subscribers, and you know, I could, like, you know, visit with people in the chat and stuff while playing, while fishing. So providing meat and feathers for the tribe is the first step in proving yourself as a hunter before the chief. I swear, you guys, I can read. I'm struggling right now for some reason. So I'll continue. The Moo Moos of Narache, thank you, GlitchBits. You show much promise. I should do a Tauren voice. Hold on. The Moo Moos of Narache, thank you, GlitchBits. You show much promise. I'm not good at doing voices. Kirk is really good at doing voices. Me, not so much. But you will have to suffer it sometimes. So I'm going to pick the nomadic belt because it is leather, which my hunter can wear, and it's going to give me 19 armor.
Ancestors watch over.
The hunt continues.
Farewell.
A Tauren skilled in the ways of the hunt knows that his prey is not for mere trophy. The beasts of the plains provide us with a means of survival. You will make quite an impression on the elders if you can bring back some highly valued mountain cougar pelts. You can find the beasts lurking in the hills to the south. Our children need clothing. Very important. And our tents need mending. Alright, so anything being done for the children needs to be done. If my babies need clothes here in Camp Narache, I'm getting them clothes. I'm taking them to the Gap. And we can get some bracers for it.
Be careful.
Cool. And etched note.
Farewell.
Just a moment ago, a messenger was looking for you, GlitchBits. I believe she was sent by the hunter trainer Lanka. If this note is from Lanka, I wouldn't take long in reading its contents. We'll accept that.
Be careful.
We just got a note. Let's check it out. Mighty warriors, defend our home. Our shamans guide our spirits and show us our ancestors' past, and our druids help us discover the Earth Mother's will. But you are one of the hunters. And our hunters learn many aspects of those roles and blend them together. You will find you represent the heart of our people. Some of our tribe will look to you for guidance, some for protection. It is my duty to ensure that you are prepared for that. Seek me out on Camp Narache. Lanka Farshad, hunter trainer. Now, I'm really sorry if it annoys you, but there's a lot of times while I'm reading that I'll add words that aren't there. It annoys the hell out of me too. I don't know why my brain autofills words that aren't freaking there, but it does. So I'm going to empty my bags a little bit.
How may I?
I'm going to sell some feathers. I'm going to sell these cracked eggs because I don't need them. I'm going to sell this leg meat. I'm going to equip my new nomadic belt. I could just equip it by clicking it, but I'm going to slide it over. You know, maybe you've never seen World of Warcraft before, so I'm going to show you some things about it. I am going to take this quest. What is that in there? Who be this? Who be this? Who be you? Chief Hawkwind. Oh, this is the daddy. This is Daddy Chief. A humble task. All members of the tribe share in the harmony of life. We live together and work together. Our commitment to one another carries with it a high degree of responsibility. I ask of you now a humble task. My mother set out this morning to fetch water from the well to the southeast of Narache. Ooh, that's important. I'm writing that down. Southeast of Narache. So like I said, because I'm not playing with Questy, the game doesn't hold my hand on where to go. So you really do need to read quests and pay attention to where they're telling you to go and use the map up here. Like this is north. So when I leave here, I want to head southeast to be able to find Daddy Chief's mama. It has been quite some time now. Perhaps you could check on her for me while I attend to tribal matters here? Yes, Daddy Chief. I can do that for you. I will find your wife. And you will pay me 17 copper to do so. You know, if I was married and it were my wife, I think I'd offer a little bit more than what is pretty much 17 bucks. Ah, here's Lanka Farshad.
Greetings.
Do you prefer guns or bows? I prefer bows, actually, even though I started out with a gun. Guns are noisy. Bows just seem... And bows go better with the, you know, Native American motif you got going here. I mean, I know Native Americans used firearms when they got them, when they could get them, but, you know, traditionally, I believe they used bows. I'm not an expert. Etched note. Welcome to Camp Narache, GlitchBits. It's like the third or fourth time I've been welcomed here. I get it. I hear good things about you. Your bloodline is strong, and many of the elders consider you skilled already. But that we will test. I gotta hand it to whoever was writing these quests. These quests are not boring to read. So whoever it was back in 2004, really before that, because I think 2004 was when the game came out, or maybe it was 2006. I don't remember. I think it was 2004. But I'll use my catchphrase. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was 2004 the game came out. But yeah, the writing here is good. I like it. The plains of Mulgore will be your home for some time. You should do your best to learn it very well. One day, you will travel to unfamiliar lands to master greater skills. You must be ready. Yeah, I really must. This is hardcore mode, baby. And it is my job to make sure that you are prepared by teaching the basics of our profession. How to tame your pet. Can't wait to get that. How to fire your rifle. And many other skills that will become necessary. Hunters are a strong part of our tradition and history, GlitchBits. You would do well to remember how important you are to the tribe. You will be respected and revered if you serve our people well.
Ancestors watch over you.
Thank you, Waka Fireshot. And isn't that what everybody wants? Everybody just wants to feel like they did something important, that they are well liked or respected, that they make a difference. And that's what I am. I'm just a Moo Moo who wants to make a difference in the world. But for right now, I will settle for Camp Narache. I would like to thank you for watching this video and joining me on the very beginning of my quest to death. Let's be honest, that's what this is. This is just, my end goal is dying. But we're going to see how far I make it before that happens. I'm hoping I can actually make it decently far. I got to tell you guys, go ahead and place your bets. I'm betting that I will die probably between level 10 and level 20. Maybe even level 15. That's probably when I'll die. But we'll find out. Anyway, I'm Joey. Thank you for watching GlitchBits. We really do appreciate the support this channel has been getting already. And not just from our friends. There have been other people viewing, strangers. We don't know who they are that have subscribed and that are viewing the channel. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to us. Like we said in our bio, this is a Let's Play channel that's about 10 to 15 years late into, getting into the game. And yeah, we know there's a million Let's Plays channels, and the idea that ours will get seen, our little fish will get, picked out of the ocean that is YouTube and Let's Play channels, that's not really what it's about. Kirk and I just decided we've always wanted to do something that was gaming and fun and used our creativity in some way, and we finally just have the ability to do it, so we're gonna do it. I'll catch you next time. We're gonna go find Chief Daddy and Nepo Baby's mama by a well, and we're gonna go kill some mountain lions so that we can clothe the babies. That's the most important thing. We're gonna clothe the babies. The babies. But until next time, thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.